So today we'll learn few more functions of graphics. One of them is how to draw a pie chart. So in statistics we had done, right, to draw a pie chart. So pie chart is more or less a version of a circle. So if you those who understand a circle and the geometry of a circle, how many degrees are there in a circle? 360. So should understand pie chart. So then to draw this circle I need the radius. First I need the midpoint. So midpoint of the circle. Okay, please excuse my midpoint if it is wrong. Okay, then the pies. So this is 0 degree. This is how much? 0 degree. This is 90 degree. This is 180 degree. This is how much? 270 degree. And the radius is the same. In a pie chart, the radius is same. Okay. So how to draw this pie chart? That is what we will learn. So it has 5 arguments. Okay. So this is called as a slice. This is called as a slice. That is called as pie slice. What is this called as? So how many slices are there? 4 slices are there. Okay. So how to draw this pie slice we will learn. Okay. So we will make 4 pie slice, and that 4 pie slice collectively will form the pie chart. So there is no function for drawing a pie chart. There is a function to draw a pie slice, and all these. So if I write this for the orange, for the green, for the pink, and for the blue, if I write 4 pie slice functions, collectively they will form one pie chart. So the function name is called as what? Pie slice. So how do you spell pie? P-I-E, and pie slice. First thing first, the center of the slice. So center for all the slice should be same. Center for all the orange slice, the green slice, the pink slice, and the blue slice, center remains the same. So x coordinate for the center and y coordinate for the center. Okay, these two. Then if I want to draw the orange slice, so what is the starting degree and what is the ending degree? 90. So start degree and end degree. Okay, you can call it as angle also. Start angle and end angle. I am calling degree because degree is more easier to understand. 0 degree, 90 degree. And now, what is the radius of that slice? What is the radius? So if this distance is 100, if this distance is 100, so radius is the same across everywhere. So there will be, what is the radius for the orange slice? 100. Green slice, pink slice. So that is, this becomes a constant. This becomes a constant. So this should be 100. Okay. So as we are writing the syntax, I will write the radius. Understood? So now can someone help me draw the orange slice? I'll take the orange color. Tell me. Pie slice. Yes, 1% at a time. Yes. To draw the orange slice, how will I draw it? So center coordinate, let's say, is 200, 200. What is it? 200, 200 is the center coordinate. So this is my center coordinate, 200, 200, assuming. Okay. So depending on your, so tell me how will we draw it? Yes. 200, 200. Starting degree is 0. Perfect. Ending degree is 90 and radius is 100. Perfect. How was that? All good? Yes. So now next one, what? Okay. Then we also want some label besides it. So if this is my income, total income, and and this is how I spend my total income. So I spend a 25% of it I give to my parents straight away. 25% income straight goes to the parents side. Okay, 25% I give to my wife. She can carry out the household work. Okay, so whatever expenses is there in the month, 25% you carry from there. Groceries, kids, tuition fees, rickshaw fees, maids, everything. This 25% I do saving. Okay, I save this. Okay, I save my 25%, and this 25% I invest somewhere, like Azik the share market. You have some parallel business running. So what you do? You invest that. Okay. So you have a saving also, which is there in your hand, petty cash. So if God forbid any emergency pops up, any medical expenses pops up, so no need to dilute your investment. No need to sell the shares and take the money for the emergency. You have some funds in your hand. Actually, this can vary more or less depending on person to person. Okay, so what do I want to write over here against the orange part? What do I want to write? So, how to write this text? How to write this parent, wife, invest and save? For this, I will use this set textile and this. Okay, so I'm just copying this set textile. Okay, so we can use it later on. So this will be only one. This will be only. So all the text which I will write, parent, wife, invest, save, will be in European font and vertical, horizontal. How do I? How do you spell that? HORIZ direction, and the font size is 2. Okay, now where I want to write this parent, that is interesting. Correct? So for this we have to understand the geometry of this canvas. So if this is 2020, means this is 200, 200, right? I have marked the center as 200, 200, correct? So this is 200, 200. Then, and we have given the radius as 100, means this is 300. Yep. Now this is called reverse engineering. So first, normally we take a graph paper and then we draw. We are doing reverse engineering. We are drawing and then taking the graph paper. So common sense should prevail. So this is 300. So this also is. So this is what? 0 then? This is 100. This is 100, right? This is 100 because the radius remains the same for the circle, right? Okay. So now my question is, where am I writing parent? What is the coordinate? Top left coordinate of parent? 200 is the center. So let's take what? 210. 210. 220 लेंगे तो हमारे ये बाहर नहीं निकल जाए क्योंकि वो सर्कल आ रहा ना अंदर रखते 210 और ये 150 लग रहा है, वो सेंटर लग रहा है तो 130 लग रहा है, सेंटर लग रहा है, सेंटर सेंटर ले लेते हैं, y को सेंटर में ले लेते, क्या ले लेते हैं सेंटर में, तो कितना रहा ये 150। और क्या क्या लिख रहे हैं अपन, क्या लिख रहे हैं उधर, तो डबल कोट ले देंगे पेरेंट, क्या लिख रहे हैं अपन, तो वो स्ट्रिंग है ना, और स्ट्रिंग किस में आती, तो पेरेंट लिख दी। तो इसके लिए फंक्शन क्या है ये लिखने को, सेट टेक्स्ट एक्स वाई, क्या फंक्शन है ना, जो अपने मैं दिखाया तुमको इधर, फंक्शन क्या है, out text x y, my bad, out text x y. So I take this and I put these coordinates over here. Okay, so let me make it bigger, and what do I write over here, out text x y and 210, 150 and parent. Is this making sense to you all guys? So this pie slice is having this out text xy. Make sense? Correct. Okay. And what color is this having now? That also So we have to set. So for that, what do we have? Set fill style. What do we have? So to fill the color, we had done this, right? So we had set fill style and remember, and we had flood fill. So I will set the fill style as 1, 2 means what? Solid fill of red color. So if I take this, so if I take this now, so for this coordinate, I want a set fill style of solid fill and color. Is there color orange? Red is of 4. Yeah, so I've taken the names over here now. Solid fill and red. Okay, so this will set the style, correct? Set fill style. Yes, no, maybe. Okay. But now, so in what order you have to write for each, I am showing you all now. First, write the set fill style. Okay. So what is the set fill style now? Let's assuming this is the red color. This is which color? So, and then let's assume this is red color. Let's assume this is. So what is the set fill style? Red. And what coordinate are you filling red with? This coordinate. And what are we naming that coordinate? Now just follow this for all the 3. Now just copy and paste it. Now how will we start with the wife example? Fill, solid fill and color as green. Perfect. And what will the coordinates for that? Yes, tell me. The center remains the same and starting angle starts with 90 and ends at 180. Radius remains the same. So this will change to 90, 180, 90 and 180. The radius remains the same. Makes sense? And what do I replace that with now? With the household. Okay. Okay. Then next now, just copy this. Okay. Just now copy this set. I will just move finalizing this set. And now paste. Now tell me.
Sir, coordinates out text.
Coordinates of out text. Iowa. Coordinates of out text will be the y is 150, that is for sure. And let's make this as 150, 150, 150. And y will remain 150, right? Y will not change. 150. So I can play around with this. If it goes out, if it is not in shape, I can change this. So, okay, so I am writing this as 150 means I am starting the writing right from here. And this is 150 as per me. Okay, I started writing parent from here, which was 220 as per me. Right? Yes or no? And the y was fixed for both of them. So what was the y? 150 was fixed for both of them, right? You can play around with this. Okay. Next, now pink or whatever. You can take any other color. Let's take it yellow. If we have yellow as an option, we have, right? Yes or no? Yellow. So what is the region of yellow now? Starting coordinate is what? Yellow. 200, 200. What? 180 to 270. 180 to 270, right? 180 to 270, and 100 is the radius. Okay, now I am trying to over the invest. So what will you say the coordinate of invest is? 150 and 250, right? 150, 250. 150, 250, right? 150 and 250, assuming. And right over there, you invest that amount. And the last one, you will tell me. So, what will you do in the last one? So, flood fill blue. Okay. And what are the coordinates now? Yes, tell me. 272, 360. This is 0. Okay. 270, 360. Radius remains the same. And what is the coordinate for save? 220 and okay, y'all can play around with that. Okay, I leave that to you guys. So I want the coordinate aligned. So where P is at 220, then S will also be at 220, right? So it should be properly aligned. So 220, 250, and I will write over there what? Save. Is that making sense to y'all? So can we now program this? Okay. So let's try to code it. Okay, so I've just copied and pasted that code which I wrote over here onto my Turbo C, and I run this code and it draws my pie diagram. Okay, the font is a bit big, but this is the smallest size font we have. So what we can do is we can write these text outside. So let's write parent over here, let's write wife over here, let's write invest over here, and let's write save over here. So how we will do that? Now we need the coordinates respectively. So if I want to write parent over here, so I'll remove the parent from here. I'll remove the parent from this part and write it over here. So how will we do that? 350, 300, 100. Okay, let's try to do that. Let's try to do that. 300, 100, right? 300 and 100. So parent will go out. Making sense? Let's put wife over there towards the left. So how will we that? How will we do that? So how will we do that? How much? 20 and 100. Oh, let's put on the same line, right? This is the let's put on the same line. So x has to be, y has to be 100, right? X, let's x give 20, 20, 100. You what? 20, 100. 20 and 100. 20 and 100. Okay. Now let's take save over here. So okay, take save over there. What will we do? This will be what over here? Over here 300, right? 300, 300. Let's try. Let's try. 300, 300. That was for save, right? That was for save. and okay. I gave both the same. So now let's change this invest to coordinate should match. This was 20, right? This was 20, 20 and 20 and 300, right? 20 and 300. So like this you can make your pie chart. Inside we could have written the percentage, 25%, 25%. That would have made sense, right? But still, handsome, more than handsome. So now we'll do bar chart, histograms. So this is my graph paper now. If I want to draw the x and y axis like this, so this is also 100 to 100, right? 100 to 100. So 100 to 100, 300, 400, 500 and 600, assuming. Okay. So now if I want to draw a line for my x and y coordinates, x and y axis, so if I want to draw this line, this is which axis? This is which axis?
Y.
Y axis. And this is which axis? So who can tell me how will I draw these two lines? Draw a line function. So line, tell me line starting from 100, 100, ending at 100 and 500. Okay, now next, line starting at 100, 500, ending at 600, 600, 500, right? So these are my x and y axis. So far so good. So I'll just keep on pasting them in some common place so that I can just paste it from there. Now if I have to draw histogram, let's say the first over or the first season I made a sales of this much. Okay, this is my first season sale. So you should know these two coordinates if you are drawing a histogram. This is which coordinate? Top left. And this is which coordinate? Bottom right. Okay, so top left and bottom right. So you should know the coordinates of this point and you should know coordinates of this point. So you can draw a bar. What you can call draw a bar? Tell me this bar is what? Tell me bar 200, 200 and 300, 500, right? Here you go. This is the bar. Then, okay, I'm just copying and pasting this at one central place, all the coordinates. And now if I draw, if you want to draw adjacent bars, or you can have a gap between them if you want. Let's have some gaps between them. Second season, this was my sale. So tell me. Can you give me the coordinate endpoints? This is which coordinate and this is which coordinate. So this is not 350, this is 220. Give a gap of 20. Give a gap of 20. So what is the gap? Of 20, right? So draw a bar, x-axis is 220, or 320, sorry, 320, and this is 250. Let's keep it what? 250. This is 250, okay? And now the width is same. Width is how much? 100. So 220 goes 100 means fill will end at 320. This is 320, right? Width is 100. What is the width of this? 100 to 200. So give the width of each bar same. What is the width of this bar? 100. So this also will be how much? 100. So we charted at 320, will end at 420. 420, and the line which we have drawn is the same. So line, which is this line? 500. So what is the ending point? 420, 500. Got it? So what are the coordinates? Tell me. For second line, what are the coordinates? 320, 250. 320, 320, 250, 250, right? And 420, 500. Okay, very good. Now I want this bar. Okay, sales suddenly increased in the next month. So now tell me, cab of 20, right? So this is 420. This is how much? This is 440. So I say bar of 440 and 100 and ending at 440 to 100 is 540. 540 and 500. Understood? So I can draw this bar. Okay. So you just have to understand the coordinates properly. So now if I take this code and if I try to punch this code in my application, okay, rest, wherever I'll be needing some information, I will be, so I come here, I need the init graph, I need the set text style, okay, so then I also need the set fill style, no need for the set, okay, so here if you all want, you can keep it solid if you want, and solid red, so you want to give solid red for all of them. See, you want to, or you want to see the first bar as a solid red and then solid green, you can do that also. So let's take, okay, so first draw the lines, okay, x and y coordinate line has been drawn, then I set the fill as solid red, and in that, what do I, red is for which, the first box I want in red, okay, and you can comment out this, second bar I want in green, so I can say this, I can comment out this, third bar I want in blue, yellow will be too light to see, okay, and I can comment out this, okay, rest also I can comment out. So now I have drawn two lines x and y. I have say given, what is the fill style I have given? Solid fill, okay, and these are the colors. So let's try to run this code and see if we can get the histogram. Understood? Yes, no, maybe. We should have decreased the height. Okay, it is going too deeper. So let's stay till 400. Let's stay till 400. So where there is 500, on y where there is 500, make it what? 400. Only on the y-axis. Only on the y-axis. So this is x, y, x, y. So make it 400. X, y, x, y. 400. X, y, x, y. X, y, x, y. X, y, x, y. Y, reduce. Okay, making sense? Guys? So this is called as your bar chart. Okay, and then you can place texts, month of May, month of June, month of X, Y, Z. So if you want to place the text, how will we do that? You all know how to place the text. So if I want to out text y, so now this is the data, right? So now we have moved this to 400, correct? So whatever was over here has moved up to 400, correct? So now if I want to display over here, this is for the month of Jan, month of Feb, and month of March. How will I do that? Out text, okay? If I want to do it over here, let's say inside it. So which x coordinate? This was 200, right? So I can give what? 220. Okay, let's keep it. Let's keep the y as 300. Let's keep the y as y is 300, right? What is which x? Which is the value of x over here? 220, 220, and this was 200, right? So plus 20, yes, 220. This was 320, right? So plus 20 was how much? 340, and this was 440, right? So plus how much? 460. So 4. So your y remains constant as 300. Y remains constant. This is how much? 220, 300. Correct? 220 this, and then next this February is how much? 340, 340, 300, and March is 460, 300, right? So this all should go in your mind. So now let's, will tell me 220, 300, right? So I'll uncomment this 220 and 220 and 300, and what are we saying? Jan. And next is, I'll comment out this also, 340, 300, 340, 340, 300, that is Feb. And next is, I'll comment this 460 and 300 is March. Yes, no, maybe. Looking good. Perfect. And if I want to put a title over here, then if I want to put a title over here, by sales, month, quarter sales, quarterly sales. Now what? So where is that starting at? 250 and 50. 250 and 50. 250 and 50. So I take this 250 and, shall I set the fill style and the text over here? I'll set over here. Tell me 250, how much? 250 and only 50. And what are they writing? Sales for first quarter 2024. Yes, no, maybe should have come more towards the left. So 250 is towards the right. Let's keep it 50. Let's keep it 50. Make sense? Let's shift it towards the right by 80. So it will come properly on the graph. Okay? Make sense? Guys? So you all can play around with this. This was your last topic in graph.